The world number one doubles team, and possibly the best doubles team of all time, just split up. Catherine Parenteau announced on Instagram that she and Leigh are parting ways. The post doesn't explicitly say that, but it definitely looks and feels like a breakup. So the big questions are, first off, why? Second, who is Leigh going to play with next? And third, what does this mean for Catherine and the rest of the field? Let's start with the obvious reason. Leigh and Catherine just aren't as dominant as they used to be. Don't get me wrong, they're completely dominant, and the team was basically untouchable in 2024. But 2025 hasn't been quite as kind to them. And again, let's not overreact. They've literally lost twice this year. Once to Etta and Callie at the Texas Open, and last weekend to Tyra and Georgia in North Carolina. So what changed? Well, there's the standard answer. The level of competition is improving. While Leigh is still head and shoulders above the rest, the margin is shrinking. We've seen this happen on the men's side, and now it's happening on the women's side as well. One dominant player can't carry an entire match like they used to. And honestly, Catherine hasn't been holding down her side of the court as well as she used to. A lot of that has to do with the paddle situation. Unfortunately, Selkirks just aren't competitive on the Pro Tour anymore. I still think that Catherine is a great player and elite player, but her equipment is holding her back, and that messes with your confidence as a player as well. So that's made their matches more competitive, and that's something that Leigh probably doesn't want, or really doesn't need. So let's call this what it is. There's a clear number one player, Leigh, and there's a clear number two player, Anna Bright. And then a group fighting for that number three spot. There's Catherine Parenteau, Rachel Rohrbacher, Tyra Black, and Georgia Johnson among them. And so while nothing is confirmed yet, the obvious move is Anna Bright. They've gone 7-0 when they've been playing together, but if that happens, I think it's a total bummer for the fans. The girlies versus Leigh and Catherine was quickly becoming a real rivalry, and there was some parity on the women's side for the first time in a while. I'm sure Anna Bright is going to be Leigh's first call, but what if she says no? Then what? You're probably looking at Georgia or Tyra, both of whom are really, really dangerous, but they're somewhat inconsistent. They can take down anyone on the right day, but they can also take some early exits. At their best, they're an upgrade from Catherine, but they might not be reliable enough to build a sustainable dynasty with. If Leigh and Anna Bright team up, well, what does that look like for pro pickleball, and how do you play against them? Who do you return to? I think that you have to return to Leigh. While she's got a phenomenal third and a killer drive, she's a much bigger poaching threat. Anna Bright is more likely to stay home. At the kitchen, there are just weapons everywhere. Probably the best two dinkers in the women's game, and both of whom can turn a dead dink into a winner. If I'm facing them, I'm not trying to win dink battles with them, to be quite honest. I'm going to be speeding up a bunch, and I'm going to be looking to counter a bunch, even though they have great hands. I'm throwing in bait balls and push dinks, and I'm hoping to force a speed up from them on my terms. That's what I think might be the best strategy. Not because it's a good option, but because it might be the least bad option. Speed ups. No idea. There's not a free spot on the court. Lobs might be a decent idea, but you're also not going to win 22 points off of lobs. So just as we thought we were getting parity on the women's side, we might be heading into another era of unprecedented dominance. And I don't think it's a bold prediction that if Leigh and Anna Bright partner up, I don't think they're losing a match this year. Honestly, the real question is, how often are they even going to lose a game?